welcome to my channel. Today I will be using the Nikita and Morphe palette to do a Valentine's Day inspired look. I love this palette because it has a variety of different colors to work with. Before doing anything, I do like applying tape at the corner of my eye to help me get a precise cut look. Before putting it onto my skin, I do like placing it on the back of my hand just to remove any extra tackiness so it doesn't hurt as much when we do peel it off. And I've been using this method for, I want to say, a couple years now. It just makes everything so much smoother, easier, quicker. I recommend, I know there's like certain tapes or pads that aren't meant for this, but I just haven't had my hands on it yet. But you know, for now, $1 for a tape works fine. And then I'm just going to be doing the same thing to my other eye. Try to get it as even as you can, but if you can't, it's totally okay, because usually when you put like eyelashes, if you do wear eyelashes, it covers like any like little mistakes. But do try to get it as even as you can to the other eye. And now I'm just going to take a regular fluffy brush and tap it onto Augmented. I am going to be using this color as a base color. I would recommend, if you do have primer or concealer, to put some on your eyelid and just blend it all in. This will help your eyeshadow makeup stay on for a longer time without, you know, like fading away or having the oils take it away. And for Augmented, for the base color, I don't have like a maximum amount of product that I use. I just pick up as much as I need in order to cover my entire eyelid. And when it comes to eyeshadow, I am the type of person that I love using my entire surface of my eye. So I do like going like close to my brow bone. So as you could see, I am going to be taking the Augmented powder and putting it closer to my brow bone. And once you feel like you have enough product to work with, we're going to take a fluffy brush and we're going to tap it onto ABG. And you want to tap it a couple of times, not too much product, not too little. And we're not going to blend yet. We're just going to tap it onto the corner end of our eye. And slowly start grabbing more product, but don't blend yet. Just tap it in, place it, put it in place. Make sure that you're getting a nice pigment to it. And as you can see, I am using both sides of my brush just to get rid of all the product that's on it. And then slowly, with a soft hand, start blending it upwards, following your eye shape. Just blend, blend, blend. And then if you need more product, go ahead and add more product. Just repeat the same steps. Tap it onto the corner of your eye first, and then slowly with a soft hand, start dragging it upwards, following your eye shape. And now I'm just going to be doing the same exact thing to my other eye. I'm going to be grabbing some ABG product from the Nikita and Morphe palette. I'm going to place it at the corner of my eye. Just tap it, don't blend yet. And then once I feel like I have enough product to work with, but not too much, I'm going to start blending it upwards, following the shape of my eye. And then if you need more product, go ahead and just repeat the same process. Tap it, and then blend slowly and softly with a soft hand. And then I'm just going to look at my other eye, make sure that they're both even. You don't have to be a perfectionist about it, even though sometimes I am. But just try to get as even as you can. Make sure that there's no harsh lines, that everything is coming out smoothly. All colors are being blended. And then next, I'm going to take that exact same brush and I'm going to tap it onto Mama Dragon a couple of times and then tapping out the excess product. I'm going to be repeating the same exact process, tapping it onto the corner of my eye and then slowly with a soft hand, blending it upwards, following the shape of my eye. Tap, tap, tap. Get more product if you need more product. And then just do the same thing to your other eye. Tap, tap, tap. Slowly, softly blend upwards, following the shape of your eye. And now I'm slowly going to start taking it a little bit upwards, closer to my brow bone, but making sure that both colors are being blended nicely since it is kind of like a pink and a purple that I'm using. And then start bringing the product a little bit inwards, but not too much. When you do bring your product inwards, like closer to your inner eye, use a lighter hand and make sure that you don't have as much product on your brush. And then just do the same exact thing, just blend, make sure that you don't have any harsh lines, following the shape of your eye, bringing it a little inward, but not too much. I'm bringing it upwards now, closer to my brow bone, using a soft hand and having little, very minimal product onto my brush. As I am finishing up, I am going to just keep blending upwards, closer to my brow bone, and just matching both eyes as close as I can, even though, you know, sometimes it is not possible, which is completely okay. We're not perfect, nobody is. But once I feel like they're pretty much even or I'm satisfied with how they look, I go on and grab my concealer. I am using the LA Girl Pro Concealer for this. And I am going to be doing like a semi-cut crease, but not really. It's kind of like a half-cut crease. And originally, I was going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer directly onto my eyelid. But then I remember that I have this flat brush that works better than that product, just because the LA Girl Pro Concealer, sometimes the brush isn't as flat and like precise as I wish it was. But basically, I'm just going to be pouring out some of the product onto the back of my hand, grabbing some product with that flat brush, and then I'm going to start in the beginning of my eye in the inner corner, and I'm just going to draw a line underneath my eyelid, not too above of my eyelid and not like directly onto the crease of my eyelid, because when you open your eye, you'll notice that if you do it too close, your concealer is going to get all over your eyelid and it's just going to ruin your makeup. I'm telling you this from experience. And then once I have all that, I'm going to be using that same brush and dipping it into Augmented to have like a base color to it. And again, it doesn't matter how much product of Augmented, the base color you have, because we're going to be putting like glitters over it. And as you can see, I didn't come my crease all the way, it was just halfway. It doesn't have to be perfect because again, once we put the eyeliner, the eyelashes, the glitter, everything's going to come out together. So just trust the process, everything's going to come out nicely if you just give it a try. And if this is your first time, props to you because some people don't even like trying new things. And now I'm going to be taking that same flat brush and my Mario Badescu spray water. I'm going to spray it a couple of times. If you don't have spray water, you could use setting spray. It works the same. And now I'm going to dab it onto estrogen. Using the spray water just helps me have like a more shinier look. It helps the color pop, especially with glitters. And now I'm going to be placing it on that same area where we cut our crease, where we put the concealer, and where we place the base color augmented. For the glitter, it doesn't really matter how much product you use. I would say the more the better. Unless you don't like glitter, then just skip this part. I'm just going to be repeating the same process to my other eye, spraying it with my spray water and then dipping it onto the glitter and putting it onto my eyelid. And now I am going to spray my brush once again, and I am going to dip it onto a different glitter. It's called Nick. It's like a more white, shinier look, and I'm just going to place it directly over it. I noticed that the glitters, at least the clearer ones, they don't really have like a color to it, which I really like. And then I am going to take my Essence Super Precise eyeliner, and I am going to wing my liner. And how I mentioned at the beginning of this video, like using the tape method saves me a ton of time. Like just look how easy and smoothly I can do my eyeliner. This is why I've been sticking to this method for quite some time now. I will admit though, sometimes when I don't have tape, or I just don't have the tape on me, I do my eyeliner without the tape, and it just comes out kind of the same, but sometimes I do have to clean it up. And then I'm going to do the same thing to my other eye and apply my lashes so you guys could see how it looks. And then taking it off, you see how clean it cuts? Like there's no mess. And this is how the makeup look turned out after I have my full face on. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you will want to see next. Bye!